Democrats protesting across the state today. They are furious about the new congressional redistricting map that was just passed by the state legislature and approved by Governor Ron DeSantis.
They argue that this new map targets minorities and heavily favors Republicans. Fox 35's Dave Puglisi is live tonight. And Dave, you spoke to members of the Black Caucus today. What did they have to say?
Well, John, not only do they believe that this will hurt black representation in Congress, which they say could be cut in half, but they also believe that it hurts Democrats as a whole by minimizing their voices, especially in a state that's split nearly 50-50 between the two major parties.
This was a direct attack not only on black voices and voters, but also on democracy itself.
An attack that the chair of the Florida Legislative Black Caucus believes is coming directly from the governor's office.
We are left now to prioritize the needs of one man over everyone else, and that's the governor himself.
Representative Camilla Brown is surrounded by other Democrats who held a sit-in in Tallahassee to protest the new map. Governor DeSantis and his team proposed the map after vetoing the ones originally passed by the legislature.
Now the governor is essentially grading his own work.
The previous congressional map had 27 seats, with 16 of those going to Republicans. The new map has 28 seats, with a projected 20 in favor of the GOP.
But under these maps, they will represent 70% of the state. It's clearly gerrymandered, and it's clearly unconstitutional.
Republican State Representative Randy Fine doesn't see the map that way. Instead, he sees it as balanced.
Well, Democrats wanted racial gerrymandering. I mean, Democrats literally wanted us to use racism in drawing the map. So this map doesn't do that. It empowers every person's vote equally.
Democrats have said they will take legal action against the state for gerrymandering, but the legal process may be too slow to change the mapping before the November elections.
I think it's constitutional. I think it's good that now citizens know what congressional district they live in, and candidates can now decide where they want to run.
Now, coming up at 6, I speak with a political science expert on what he thinks of the maps and what he also thinks it can mean for a presidential run for Governor DeSantis. In Orlando, Dave Puglisi, Fox 35 News.
Thanks, Dave. Also, several voting rights groups have now filed lawsuits today against this new map, even before the governor signed it into law. Those groups, including the League of Women Voters, argue that the map violates state law by gerrymandering districts in favor of Republicans.